Hey survivors, it's your girl Brittany. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Get your pen and your notebook. Let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, this is topic number 3, and today's topic is grind and hustle like there's more than 24 hours in the day. Okay, so step number 1 is going to be knowing what you're actually grinding and hustling for. It could be your family, it could be, your child, or you could be grinding just for yourself and just because you know that you want better, because you know that you want to be successful. And it's almost like Eric Thomas says, and shout out to him because I love him, he's amazing. And almost like he says, knowing your why. Basically knowing what is your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to succeed? Is it because just you, or is it because you have a family that you have to feed? Like, what is your exact reason why? So as we're sitting here, I'm going to give you guys a few seconds, and I want you to just go ahead and I want you to write down these words. What am I grinding for? Why am I going hard? I want you to take your reason. I want you to write it down. And I want you to make sure that you keep that with you every time you get up and go to work, or every time you get up and go to class, or whatever it is you do. Like, I want you to keep that piece of paper with you, so anytime you feel weak, you can just take it out and you can look at it and you will remember why you are doing what you're doing. Okay, so step number 2 is becoming hungry. What I mean by becoming hungry, you have to be hungry enough to be successful. You gotta have a hunger and a drive, and something has to be driving you. Like, you have to become a force to be reckoned with, because you have to be able to know and feel that hunger inside of you, so you can know that this is why I'm doing this. I'm not gonna stop at nothing. It don't matter what anybody says. I'm not going to stop at anything. And that's something that you have to remember. You have to remember that. You got to feel, when you don't went a couple hours without eating, and, you've been at work all day, you might have forgot your lunch at home, or you might have didn't remember. You might have forgot to grab your lunch box off the counter before you left. And that hunger that you feel when you on break. It's that type of hunger, but it's just imagine it being 10 or 12 times more than that. Like, it's that type of hunger. Like, you gotta feel like you don't went 3-4 days without eating. That's the type of hunger you gotta create within yourself, because you gotta realize that you gotta do it. No matter what anybody says, you got to do it. You gotta force yourself. You have to discipline yourself enough to realize that, okay, I gotta do this. It don't matter what nobody says. I gotta do this. It's something that I have to complete, regardless of what anybody says or does. Okay. Step 3. Simple as this. Don't stop until you succeed. You do not take a break. You do not say, let me bag out. You do not say, I need a couple of days. It ain't none of that. You keep going, and you keep pushing till you get to the stage that you want to be in your life. You never stop until you've reached that goal. So when you reach that goal that you want, you don't even stop then. You keep going until you come up with a new goal. Never stop trying to be successful. Never stop trying. You keep pushing yourself to limits that you've never pushed yourself before. If you know you can only run for 30 minutes, push yourself to run 31. If you know you can only run for 45 minutes, push yourself to run 46. Push yourself to limits that you never pushed yourself to before. That's the only how you will be successful. You have to push yourself to lengths that you've never been. Simple as that. Okay, those are our steps for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Okay, I'm going to go over the steps one more time. Okay, the topic is, remember this topic number 3. Okay, the topic is grind and hustle like there's more than 24 hours in the day. Step 1, knowing what you're grinding for. Step 2, becoming hungry. Step 3, don't stop until you succeed. So I pray that you guys use these keys and these tools and these tips. And of course, and always, peace, love, and motivation.